Hello all my fellow small business owners. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 new small business grants. Hello everyone, my name is Mariah. I am a fellow small business owner, and on this channel I like to share with you business tips, give you guys business advice, and new grant opportunities. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my new content. Now, before we get started and get into all these lovely new grants, I just want to take the time and thank you guys so much for getting this channel to over 2,000 subscribers. That is awesome. Just to think about like 2,000 people. If like 2,000 people were in a building just watching my videos, that is a lot of people. I am truly appreciative of everyone who has been subscribing, liking, commenting, and continuing to help me grow this channel. I just want to thank you guys so much for that. Now let's get into these grants. So this first grant is the IMG's Leave Your Mark grant. This grant is going to be rewarding $2,500. This is going to be open to any change-making organizations, and the deadline for this grant is August 31st, 2023. Now let's head on over to this website. To get here, you'll go to imglobal.com/leaveyourmark hashtag. So once we're here, it'll say IMG's Leave Your Mark grant right here. This is all you'll need to apply for this grant. It says apply for the IMG's Leave Your Mark grant. You'll put your first name, last name, mission, organization, website, submitter's email, phone number. You'll have an essay question and how you heard about it, and etc., a code, and you'll press submit. Once we're down here, I'll just read a few things and we'll move on. IMG has partnered with mission and social good organizations from around the globe since 1990. Now we want to help you leave your mark with a chance to win a grant to fund your global outreach efforts. Here's what you need to know to participate. IMG will be granting funds to 7 winners, 2 missions or social good organizations, and 5 individuals participating in a mission, volunteer, or service trip. The 2 winning organizations will receive $2,500 each, and the 5 winning individuals will receive $1,000 each. How to participate? You'll have to write a 500-word essay or record an approximately 3-minute video essay that answers the following questions. And then it just describes right here for your organization, how is your organization working to overcome the current obstacles impacting the world. For individuals, explain why this mission, volunteer, or service trip is important to you. Fill out the Leave Your Mark entry form and submit. You may also submit your entry by emailing marketing@imglobal.com with the same information requested in the form. So it says this grant is open to participants worldwide. However, you must be at least 18 years of age to enter, and it just goes over how you'll submit the video. So you can submit it on the platforms YouTube, Vimeo, and etc. And then the deadline is August 31st, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And it says the winners will be announced on Friday, September 29th, 2023. And then if you scroll down, you'll see the past winners. All right, so the next grant is Black Women in Food. They are going to be rewarding $10,000 grants. This is going to be for any Black woman businesses that use Uber Eats. And the deadline for this grant is September 8th, 2023. All right, to get to this grant, you'll go to blackwomeninfood.org/grants. And then once we're here, it says Black Women in Food grants. Despite starting businesses at a high rate, Black women entrepreneurs face challenges in sustaining their businesses. Out of the 17% of new businesses started by Black women, only 3% eventually become mature businesses. With more accessible capital, Black women-owned food businesses can reach maturity and positively impact their communities. The Black Women in Food grant, made possible by the support of Uber Eats and Eat Orca, provides $100,000 in grants for Black women-owned food businesses on Uber Eats. Grants of $10,000 will be given to 10 food enterprises that effectively demonstrate how the funds will catalyze impact growth. All right, so the criteria is business must be on Uber Eats, business must be 51% Black woman-owned, business must be located in the United States. And then it says deadline September 8, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. If you go down here, it also shows a past grantee. Now let's go ahead and click apply. And it brings up a lovely jot form, one of my favorites forms to fill out. So Black Women in Food, and it just goes over the same information right here. So we'll press get started, and then from there you'll put your full name, how you identify, and we'll just scroll down. So this one might be a pretty lengthy one. The next grant is Youth Wellbeing Prize Competition. They are going to be rewarding $5,000 grants. This is going to be open to youth innovators ages between 10 and 29, and the deadline for this grant is September 29th, 2023. All right, to get here, you'll go to challenge.gov/?challenge youth wellbeing prize competition. Now, once we're here, it says Youth Wellbeing Prize Competition, empowering young people to reach their full potential. And it says the total cash prizes is $50,000. All right, so when we scroll down, it says, are you a young person between the ages of 10 and 29 with an idea of how digital tools can be used to help improve other young people's well-being? Do you have an idea about how we could creatively use technology to increase young people's knowledge around issues that impact them? The United States Agency of International Development is looking for creative innovators with solutions to pressing issues around well-being. Is this you? If so, apply today for the Youth Wellbeing Prize Competition. Application will be open on July 31st, 2023 and closed on September 29th, 2023. To apply, please fill out the application form and submit here. All right, so these are going to be their call to action. So what they're looking for people to solve: mental health, digital harm, safeguarding gender-based violence, climate change. So we're going to go to submit here. All right, and then it says confidential notice. This application is administered by the Youth Power 2 Learning and Evaluation Activity and the USAID Inclusive Development Hub as a part of the Youth Wellbeing Prize Competition. All right, so the last thing I want to read is the competition overview. The Youth Wellbeing Prize Competition is looking for youth change makers between the ages of 10 and 29 with innovative solutions to make educational materials and important information easily accessible to young people. These solutions should build inclusive knowledge, meaning that young people, no matter their background, culture, or identity, will have an equal access to education and information that's relevant to and respectful of their experiences. By increasing inclusive knowledge and access, young people can protect their well-being, stay safe, and make positive impact on their own lives and communities. All right, so then from there, you'll start by putting your email in and then your age range. All right, so this last grant is Elevate Initiative Grant. They are going to be rewarding the amounts between $60,000 to $150,000. This is going to be open to Black nonprofits, and the deadline for this grant is August 18th, 2023. All right, to get to this website, you'll go to elevateinitiative.us/apply1, and it says apply for an Elevate Initiative Grant in Community of Practice. Complete the initial simple application to support your organization economic mobility programming. So you'll have to submit a proposal. It says 8 established organizations will receive $150,000 to advance project programs to address economic growth within their communities. A typical profile of the established organizations category includes nonprofits that have been operating for at least 7 years, can demonstrate success in their work, and have an annual budget in the range of $500,000 to $2.5 million. 8 emerging organizations will receive $60,000 to expand their capacity as they drive project programs to support Black and brown workers in their communities. A typical profile for the emerging organization category includes nonprofits that have formed within the past 5 years, can demonstrate potential in their work, and have an annual budget of up to $1 million. This is the eligibility. You have to demonstrate organization programmatic priorities seeking to advance economic mobility and have experience working in partnership with communities of color and including the perspective of those with lived experiences. Be willing to engage in the community of practice with peer organizations from approximately 12 months. Demonstrate 501(c) status, or be a social sector focused organization with a fiscal sponsor that has a 501(c). Be in good financial standing. Be able to manage a grant of $150,000 for established organizations and $60,000 for emerging organizations. Not solely engaged in advocacy of any political lobbying efforts. Be based and provide service in the United States. Be committed to racial equality both within the organization and external work. Have a demonstrable history of economic mobility programming. Your proposals is going to be due August 18th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, and then they will notify. Second round applicants will be notified September 6, 2023. Final decisions will be November 7, 2023. Announced grantees will be mid-December 2023. Okay, so those are going to be the 4 new grants for this week. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a like. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you leave them down below in the comments. And for more, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.